Hey everyone, welcome to another video from Flores Resells. My name is Nick. I'm a full-time reseller living in California. Today I want to do a scale review. I just recently bought a new scale for my office, and I want to compare it to the one I had to the one I picked up. Okay, so the first scale that we have here is by the United States Postal Service, USPS.com down there. I bought this one about 2 years ago. It's the one I've been using for my day-to-day shipping and everything like that. I haven't had any issues really with it, except for bigger items that's hard to place on a platform here. And it does have a capacity. This one's only a 10-pound scale. It says 10-pound desktop scale. You can use an AC adapter for it, which does come included in the package. They came included in the package. Or you can use batteries. It takes 3 AA batteries. I added these batteries about a year ago. They're not particularly expensive batteries. They're just cheap standard batteries, AC Delco, and they're still going strong. If you push it on here, you'll see that it's still at full capacity. And I mean, I use this to weigh things all the time. Well, showing error because it's not flat. But I mean, with regular batteries, it has a very long battery life. It is pretty small. We'll go ahead and angle it down here quick. Okay, we're turning it on there. You'll see you can switch. This is pounds and ounces. You can switch to pounds, ounces without the decimal. That's in grams. Ounces by itself if you want to do it that way. What I like about this scale is that it's pretty compact. It's about 6 inches by 8 inches. Height doesn't really matter, but about by 2 inches. So like it says, it's a desktop scale. You can leave this right by your computer. That's where I leave mine. So this is cool if you want to have it next to your computer, if you want to have that information while you're listing. I keep this very compact 10-foot keychain. And the scale there, that it's up to 10 pounds. So honestly, for a lot of things, for people that sell clothes, people that sell small electronics, or items of that nature, it could be perfect for you. The only problem I have with this one is $50 or so that I paid plus taxes at the time I bought it at the office. That price is kind of high compared to what you can get now. So for the price that you're getting, we'll compare it to the one that I'm gonna show you now. It might still be worth it for you, it might not, but let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Okay, so this is the other postal scale that I just bought yesterday. I paid $8 for this scale. As you can tell, it's brand new. I did buy it at the swap meet for $8. Pretty much was a good deal. It seemed too good to pass up. I'm gonna go ahead and put it down because it is bigger than the one I just showed you, and we'll take a look at what this one can do. All right, so this is the scale here, laid out flat like the other one we did. Let's measure it real quick. This one's about a little bit over 15 inches by about a foot, and about 3 inches tall. And then on top of that, it has this extending the part that actually reads the numbers for you. So it is a lot bigger comparing to this one here. Look at this size, just next to each other. I mean, for desktop size, that might be an issue. If you're gonna have it next to your computer, I mean, it does take up a lot of space. Most desks are probably about the size of this bench, which is 4 feet by 3 feet or so. So if that's an issue, a concern for you, then I mean, this one starts looking a lot better for you. Okay, let's flip it over quick here. All right, like it says, postal scale. The model on this is SF887. It says scale size in millimeters. We already measured it. Capacity is 200 kilos by 50 grams. So I'm assuming this is the top end, the 200 kilos, and the 50 grams is the lowest sensitivity, or maybe it measures to the nearest 50 grams, which is roughly 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces. Let's say mode function, kilos, pounds, ounces. It does get powered by 4 batteries that are 4 AA batteries, or whatever, or 6-volt adapter. So I'm not sure where the adapter would go. This part does open. I think it should be for this actually. So there you go. If you need to store it, you can kind of pop it in here, which is pretty cool. I'm sure it fits in there, but for now, let's take it back out. Just put it on this side. These are adjustable. If by any chance your countertop is not even, you can use this to make it even, to balance it out so it actually zeroes out. Tighten it back even. Okay. So here is the readout part. Go ahead and turn it on. I already added the batteries. They go in the back here. It takes 4. These are Duracell batteries, 4AA. So I'm assuming they'll last a pretty long time if it's anything like this one here. Okay. Readout, it's pretty cool already. I can see it's LED. Well, it's light, so you can see it. Units, that's pounds, kilos, pounds, ounces. I usually like using the pounds, ounces, because sometimes it makes a difference, sometimes it doesn't. And counts, I'm not sure what this means. It says pieces to the left here, so I don't know what that means. I don't know if I put one thing at a time and leave it. And that's 1, 2. I mean, nothing's getting counted. I probably have to look into that, but maybe I won't even use it. So let's just put it to the side. Okay, you can tear to make it 0. We'll put this back on. Pounds, ounces. So what I like about this one is that this readout, you can move it around. You know, you can put something that covers the whole base here, and your readout is over here. It's not gonna interfere at all. It does have this part where that could be hung if you want to hang it somewhere. It moves around. It's pretty flexible. Has a lot of range. So I looked this model up on eBay. The model I showed you guys earlier, postal scale model SF887. And they're running about $38 to $40 with free shipping, which it's pretty big. So, I mean, maybe the actual cost around $25 or so for this scale. But, I mean, if you wanted to order it, it'd be about $38 to $40 with shipping included, taxes in your area, whatever the case. And in comparing that to this one that I paid about 50 bucks for, it would be a no-brainer for me. But that's because I have the counter space to be able to lay this out. I'm still going to keep this one at my desk, at my computer desk, because it's smaller. I'm gonna leave it on there for a lot of small things. Bigger things, I can't really work around at my desk, so it would make sense just to leave the bigger one on this table back here, organize it in a way, just kind of push it back, maybe something like that. I mean, I can figure out. I have a couple hooks that I can use on my pegboard here to arrange the readouts so that it's more convenient or easy to read. So final thoughts between these two scales, a smaller little desktop scale or a larger, I'm not sure what to call this, but a postal scale, larger postal shipping scale. What are some pros and cons? So pros for this one, it's smaller, it's compact. I like that it beeps when it's actually weighed and it's no longer trying to find a weight. This one does not. Well, we'll get to that one. So this one, pros, is compact. The beep. It has a really long battery life with just 3 AAAs. I mean, like I said, it's been about a year and it's still going. And alternatively, if you want to just leave it at the desk, you can just connect it with the included power adapter. Cons is it's only a 10-pound capacity. It does go up to a 12, so I mean, it's a little over 10. But I've tried a couple heavy things a little bit. 11 to 12 pounds, it'll still pick it up. But anything over that, it's really no good anymore. So what I've been doing with heavier things, I have my own personal scale for weighing myself. And I use that one for anything over 12 pounds. Because at that range, it does start picking it up for the threshold. But now with this one, I mean, it goes up to 200 kilos, which is almost 400 pounds. Which is just ridiculous. There's very few things that are going to be that heavy. So pros for this one is the capacity, definitely. Capacity is cool. This dial, the readout here, it's awesome that it can be stretched out to any degree. So if you have a really big things where you need to pull this out to lay out all the way across, you would be fine. Because this, I'm not sure what to call this, but we'll say readout, can be moved anywhere or hung anywhere, which is awesome. I like that it lights up. So you can see this one over here, it does not light up, which is fine. You just turn on the light, you can see it. But this, I mean, is pretty obvious, pretty clear. The numbers are big. That's a great feature for it. I like that this is stainless steel. It does have a little covering on it, but like I said, it's brand new for $8. I got a great deal on this one. But you'll be able to wipe it down, wipe it clean with no problem. I have this little microfiber cloth and alcohol that I use to clean items. So quick little dab of that, run around, clean, ready to be used again. Because some stuff that I sell is a little dirty. Tools or anything that's been lying around, used items, will always have some sort of dust or oils or whatever the case on them. This one is plastic. It can also be cleaned, but not as easily. And it does have this rubber that things get stuck on there. It can also be removed and washed, but I mean, there's stuff that's little gunk in there I haven't cleaned up, and then this is pretty dirty. So overall, this could be helpful for bigger things if you want to hold it on there, but it just accumulates dust and dirt behind there. So definitely the stainless steel one has a big pro for me on that one. So if I were to recommend it, let's say this one right now, you can get it for about 40 bucks. And this one, you can get it for about 40 bucks. I would definitely recommend the large one. All right, so if I had $40 and I had to pick one of these two scales to buy, I would definitely go with the bigger one, that one that I just picked up for $8. So I got a great deal on it. This one, it's just wider, easier to clean, has higher capacity. I have the space for it. So for me, it's pros, pros, pros. This one, I definitely won't disparage though. It has been very useful for me. Like I said, I'll still keep it. I'll leave it on my desktop for smaller things when I'm listening and double checking the weights. I'll just throw them on there real quick, or have it as a backup in case this one goes out on me or for whatever reason it's not reading accurately. Then I'll always have this one to go back. So I'll just give it a quick clean. If you need a scale, a small desktop one, this one is okay, but for the price, honestly, it's just USPS can't compete with some of the third-party ones out there that are just as good or maybe even better. Well, anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully, if you're on the fence about buying a scale, you have some things to think about. Even if you don't end up buying one of these two models or similar models, you kind of know what you're looking for, what's important to you. There's a lot of good options out there. You don't have to spend so much. I know people that are just starting up, they always try to get the best or the biggest or reputable sources like the post office directly or Staples directly. But there's just so many good deals on scales and shipping supplies from eBay or Amazon, just third-party things, no brand things, but are just as good for you. Could be even better than some of those that they offer. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any questions, if you guys want me to give my opinion on other shipping supplies that new buyers could be using. Thank you for watching.